What's going on, guys? It's, I don't know, 6:11, 6:10. I'm getting this out. The race just ended. And this is going to be a rant. So if you don't like rants, if you like these like high and tidy, everything's going to be hunky dory. I'm going to get a detailed analysis. This ain't it. This ain't it. So you might as well just go ahead and turn it off. No intro, no nothing. I'm doing this right off the cuff. I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. NASCAR has come to the point that something's got to give. For people to waste 3 hours every single week whenever they decide to go to a short track or when they go to a road course because of these garbage packages, something's got to give. It's asinine to come up with fans when you've had momentum, Daytona, Atlanta, all these other things. Las Vegas was a good race. And then you have the Netflix show to then do this, to not bring horsepower, to not be able to do anything. And there's one car that went out of this race because he ran out of tire at the end. Oh, by the way, because these tires could run forever. Almost 190 laps these tires could go. You can't pass. You can't get strategy. You can't have tire fall off. You can't do anything with this. It's garbage. It's a waste of time when there's other things, other competitive sports. WrestleMania is on tonight. Ooh, who cares about WWE? 74,000 people sold it out last night. It's going to be the same tonight. The women's game. That's going to be the highest watched and probably attended women's final championship between Iowa and South Carolina. That's going to cut into today's game. And I guarantee you the people that watched the women's game today did not regret watching the game besides choosing to watch this crap over what we've seen at short tracks. You're competing with other sports and willing to be last when it comes to being entertainment on what used to be the most entertaining tracks on the circuit, short tracks and road courses. Yes, you fixed your mile and a half. Congratulations. But this shit is unbearable. Unbearable. And it's not because my guy didn't win or he didn't compete again. That has nothing to do with it. I sit here and watch this because I want to be entertained. I want to entertain you guys to talk about the sport. And NASCAR has continuously beat a dead horse and is not willing to do anything to change this product. We saw the fastest cars come up to the 30th place Austin Dillon and could not pass him for 40 laps. That is a joke. We had one car go out of the race today because he caught on fire because there was nothing else happening in this race because you couldn't pass. When does it end? When? When does NASCAR look at itself, grab itself by the cojones, say we were wrong, we got to do something different because we are ruining what used to be the bread and butter and the foundation of this sport. It's a joke. Who the hell wants to sit and watch that? Maybe Hendrick fans because they finished 1, 2, 3. But the rest of NASCAR fans have nothing to be entertained by. And even if you're a Hendrick fan, if you are entertained by that, it's because you're a Hendrick fan and not a NASCAR fan or not a fan of the racing. There was no racing today. None. Zero. It was like watching that game where the caterpillar just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and you're not allowed to touch your own tail. That's what watching Martinsville was like today. Garbage. Garbage. Congrats to William Byron. You've now won on a super speedway, a road course, and a short track. Nothing to take away from you. You're a damn good driver. Nothing to take away from Hendrick. Shocked that they did well today. No, nobody's shocked. 3 weeks in a row. Richmond, Coda, and now this. To watch cars unable to pass. They can't even pass lapped cars. They got a tire that doesn't fall off. Oh, it's gathering rubber on the track. Who gives a shit if you can't get up to the guy next to you? And how do you drop rubber on the track if you're Joey Logano and you can run it 2 stages long? Well, he did fade there at the end from 1st to 5th. That's not fading. Watching a drag race between the freaking Flintstones. Get out of here. NASCAR, you got to do something. You got to do something. I'm telling you, next short track race, I might as well go fishing, and I'd rather not catch a damn fish than sit there and watch that again. 3 o'clock to 6:16. Well, we had a 180 lap run there without any cautions. First time since 1996. That's a good thing. That's entertaining. That's supposed to be something. I bet they don't come out with stat today how many laps or leaders were passed under green flag conditions. Bet you don't see that today. Since NASCAR picks and chooses when they actually drop their stats. Enough's enough, man. This is unbearable to watch. And they simply can do two things to change it immediately. Go with the tire that falls off, like we saw at Bristol, which is actually a new option because we didn't know that existed, or add more horsepower. There's no reason the truck race and the Xfinity race should kick the ass in terms of entertainment for what is supposed to be the most prestigious series. Dominate them, annihilate them. It's unbearable. It's not worth watching, and something's finally got to give. Or people like me, diehards, I'm not wasting 3.5 hours every Sunday when it comes to these short track and road course races. Won't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth me investing my time, like on a day off, to not be entertained. That's what this is, right? It is entertainment. Sports are entertainment. And if you want to comment below, oh, you're just not a true fan, I give a shit less. Guarantee you spend more time watching these races than anybody else that wants to bitch about it. Be the first one that goes, why aren't you not in the stands? Some stupid comment like that. I want this sport to grow. I want it to be entertaining. If I wanted to watch a Formula One race, I would have woke up at the butt crack of dawn and watched them race in Japan. But I didn't. I wanted to be entertained by NASCAR, and NASCAR doesn't want to entertain me. So how long do I go with the gig of not being entertained? That's the question. Not very much longer. We'll have stuff throughout the week. We got all kinds of stuff. I mean, for God's sakes, we do iRacing on Thursday. Watch that video. You want to be entertained? Watch the iRacing video on Thursday. We'll have news, picks, everything else. Come on, NASCAR. Come on, man. There's present solutions right there for the grasping, and you're not willing to do it. My name's Ryan Peters. This is Stuck in the Catchment.